Hi, lovies. This is the Andrea Wright, and we are back with another Wellness Wednesday. I have the lovely Miss
Devina Janae.
here with me. As you all know, we have collaborated a couple times before. So, of course, stay tuned because we'll have more collaborations and who knows, maybe more coming from us as well, just continuously working together. So, guys, as you know, we're doing this Wellness Wednesday feature. So I'm just going to go ahead and hop right into the topic. So we're talking about checking up a follow-up from our original collaboration, which was around the topic of PCOS, our testimonies about when we were first diagnosed and how we told our families and all of that. If you haven't checked it out, make sure to go check that out as well. It's on Instagram, which is the Andrea Wright, but of course, all that information will be listed below. But yeah, we're just gonna basically catch up on that topic of conversation. So I can go ahead and start. I feel like for me, I've been managing my PCOS so much better, since our last conversation. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have lost weight tremendously. And it's literally just been from me being consistent, literally one with my faith. And we'll definitely get into that. And then two, I literally have been changing my eating habits. So I'm super stoked because I'm listen, I haven't even started working out. So imagine when I'm adding my workouts in on top of that, I was watch out because I'm coming after PCOS. So how has it been, for you since the last time we talked?
For me, I feel like I haven't. So I feel like when I first got diagnosed, I dove head first into figuring out, okay, what should I do? I went the medication route, and that wasn't. It was successful. I did I was having issues with my cycle and everything like that. So I did get a cycle, but then the medication I was taking, which was metformin, was recalled. So I decided to end that.
Yeah,
and I needed a break. I feel like
it's terrifying.
Yeah,
that's terrifying to be taking a medication and then it gets recalled.
Right. And then they gave me a new medication. I have a story all about that. Because the doctor didn't even want to give me the information, or the pharmacist didn't even want to give me the information on the new brand that he was giving me.
What?
And I'm pretty sure that this is some type of violation. And I didn't even check into it after, but I was
I deserve to know what I'm taking and putting in my body.
Exactly. What? I did a whole rant. I was you know what? I'm just going to let go and let God. I'm not going to rat out this pharmacist. But,
faith
I just can imagine how many other people.
Key.
Right, because I didn't know how many people. I felt bad because I felt like I spoke up for myself because I've been big on advocating for myself. But how many other people came in here and got this new medication and even get
and don't know?
Yeah. Right. So I'm glad I did because I was able to research, and that one as well was recalled. So I was you know what?
Wow.
Let me take a step back. And 2020 was a crap show anyway. So I was I'm gonna take a step back, recollect, and I am just now starting to really take my health and wellness more seriously, or get back on track. Last week we did the end of February into March, I believe we did the 10-day green smoothie cleanse.
And I was gonna ask you if you wanted to do that again. I was gonna ask you if you want to do that. I
told everybody I wasn't going to do it again. I just I don't know if I'm ever going to do the 10-day green smoothie cleanse.
I was just thinking maybe we could do 5 days.
5 days. And that's what I told. I could see 3 to 5. Yeah. And just go hard. I think it's a good reset. And I also have someone that local in my city who makes juices too. So I was thinking about doing a 3-day juice cleanse too.
Oh yeah, because I would definitely purchase.
Right.
Yes, I would definitely purchase. Can you ship them to me? Because
I think she can, but if not, I know of another Black-owned juice company that outside of, I think they're in Atlanta. So I know another company if they can, but I'll be sure to message her and ask her so I can let you know.
Yes, absolutely. If you guys, good. I will definitely drop the tea. like for sure, because I'm so
awesome.
big on supporting and shopping Black owned businesses. I'm so big on giving them like constructive criticism and feedback to like what they can do to better their brand and reviews, because I want people to do that for me like as well, because like people don't think, like they don't think that it does, and this goes into like my second point. People don't think that it does, but like your mental health plays a lot on PCOS, like a lot on PCOS. So like with me, like I've been doing, and like I have a video coming out next Tuesday for my Transparency Tuesday that's talking about the water fast that I just recently did, which was just an absolute faith move. Like that's literally been what's been keeping me afloat. That's literally been like what's been my solid rock, honestly, because my mental health last year was crazy. Like it was crazy roller coasters. Like I literally, when like, I feel like so old, and I feel like my grandparents when they're like, I literally didn't know if I was coming or going, but I did not. Like it was so crazy. It was so crazy, right?
You hear them say that when you're younger. You're like, what the hell are you talking about?
Like, what are you talking about, Grandma? You don't know if you're coming or going. I know when I'm coming and going. But last year, I was like, oh, nah, I feel y'all. Rest in peace to all my grandparents. I feel y'all know, because this moment, I don't know if I'm coming or if I'm going. And I did not like that. So I was just like, Abba Yah, like, what do I have to do to get back on track? Like, what do I have to do to make sure that like I'm equally yoked with you? Because at the end of the day, like we are his bridegroom. So like, what do I have to do to make sure that I am equally yoked with you? Because as long as I'm equally yoked with you, like everything else is going to pan out. So since I took that approach, and then with like getting so many confirmations within the fast, and like literally like, I mean, out of this world confirmations that I'm definitely going to have to text you about. So it was just like, yeah, you know, can't give all the tea, right? But it was like, no, I was like, oh my gosh. And so once my mental health got back into place, it was like the weight just started falling off. And I was just like, okay, so what just happened? How did this just happen? Because it literally felt like I woke up the next day and it was just gone. Like, so my mental health, focusing on my faith and my mental health has been so imperative for me, like through this journey. Like how has that played a part with you?
I think subconsciously, to speak on you, is like subconsciously we don't realize these things are to our benefit or detriment.
Right.
And then once we are trying to like actively correct these things, we are doing the work before we even realize we're doing the work, if that makes sense. So
absolutely.
For me,
that's so true.
I feel like, stress plays a huge component on my life in all aspects, especially when I was back in corporate. Like I remember being like physically sick some days because I was so stressed out.
Yeah, from not getting enough rest.
Getting the rest, or just stress about work, because at that time I was like in management, and I'm like, this is a lot. Like now I'm salary, like I'm working on weekends, like there's no really end day. You're supposed to just be there. And it was just a lot of politics being a Black woman in like corporate America, if you know what I mean.
In corporate America, like, absolutely.
Being told, oh, well, we'll talk about that in another video, but it's just a lot. So dealing with that, and then family life.
Maybe we should do this feature for next month.
Yeah, or well, maybe for June.
You got something for May already? Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
We want to talk about it. I just finished creating, like, brief intermission. I just finished creating my whole April content. And I only have 10 more posts to create, and then I'll be done with May. So I'm like, okay, girl, like you are on it. So that was just a brief intermission because I was slacking, and I said I was going to be consistent this month, and I just like upped my game. Like, but it's because my mental health is in line.
Yeah.
Like, it's because my mental health is in line. like it's
It
just
plays
so
a huge part.
important.
And it's like what I've been, even then back in corporate America, my boyfriend always tell me like, you just need to like chill, like decompress, figure out a way to alleviate your stress. And I'm like, it's impossible, but it's not.
Yeah.
And like,
it's really not.
Right. I'm in a group Bible study right now. And
one of the things something similar too.
Yeah. So one of the things we've been talking about is like faith and fear. And it's like, if you don't have faith if you pray and then let it go, or you need to be more specific on the things that you're praying and not pray like
that you're praying for. And the things that you're speaking.
Right. Because you can say, oh, thank you, God, for keeping me, safe in my, travels. And then, or something like just a basic, or thank you for this day. Like I'll say like this, it was so much because I have insomnia. So like every night I'll be going to bed like between 3 and 4 o'clock. So I'll like jokingly say, thank you, God, for yesterday and today. Because clearly I'm already in today. But it's like, specific. You can ask for money and God will send you a $1 check from one of your bills that you
because
like,
all
this
you
was not what I meant.
Money.
This was not what I meant. This is not what I meant.
Like, so what am I about to do with this dollar? And then they probably gonna take like 50 cents out just to cash it. So then I have 50 cents, and he like, yeah, you said you wanted money. Right. Go buy your Go buy a bag of chips. Heard you.
So it's now actually actively, I don't even know how to explain it. Being more strategic with what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
And actually like realizing the things that I can control and not control. Because some things is out of my control. Like
I love that.
Like I was, unemployed and stuff like that, worrying about money and worrying about this and worrying about this and worrying about this and how bills are get paid, right? And it's like, you really don't have no control over that. All you have control over is doing what you want to do to push yourself forward. But all the other stuff, you really don't have no say. You voted, right? So that's all I did.
Right.
That was my part. Now I gotta let it go, right? So it's just like, don't let these type of things to consume. I'm telling you, as soon as I started doing that, I was like, I don't feel like that weight or that pressure on my chest. And now everything is kind of
I don't feel heavy anymore. Yes. Yeah. Because it's very weighty. Like, guys, like, I'm sure you guys that are watching, like, you connect with us already. I'm sure you know. But I think this is like a perfect close because we will be going live, like, guys, as usual, on the 21st, right? So the 21st we'll be going live. So it'll be from 6 to 7. One of us will take the first 30 minutes. The next, obviously, will take the last minutes, and we'll go like a little further in depth. But I think that is like the absolute perfect close because it's a heavy weight, like, and it literally, like, when he says to literally take that off of our shoulders and like place that at his feet, when you actually go before him and do that, I'm telling you, the shift that happens, everything literally connects. Everything is a connecting piece. So from, managing the PCOS, you have to be able to manage your mental, which means you have to be able to sit with yourself daily.
Oh, you were breaking up for a second. I can see you again now.
I was breaking up. Okay.
Yeah.
What part did it leave off of?
Girl, you were saying it was a perfect ending, and now you frozen. No! And I don't know if it's just on my end, if it's going to look good once we like render.
Okay, now I can see you moving. Can you see me moving?
I can see you moving. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying that it was the like absolute perfect ending because of the fact that, like, in order to manage PCOS, you have to have your mental together, which means you have to be able to sit with yourself daily, like literally day in and day out, dissecting, praying, asking him to purge you, like going through those actual processes, and then the buildup after that, because you have to continue to choose to walk in that daily. So literally, I just did a video that's posted on my channel, my first video, guys, and it's called By Shell Hello Purpose. So go check that out, because we were talking about that in that video. So it's just like, it's so many connecting pieces, but I think this is the perfect spot to like pick up on our live. Like, I think this would be a perfect topic for our live. So I want to thank you again, Ms. Devina Janae, for joining me. I love these collaborations. I'm getting like more comfortable each time. So I'm excited. I'm super excited, because the first time, guys, I was like, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? Like, I felt like Devina had it down pat, because she's been doing YouTube for a while now. So make sure you guys are subscribing so you can help her reach her goal by her birthday. So yes, and I have some exciting things coming, you guys, too. Did you have anything else you want to say to close out?
I would just say, when we ended on stress and stuff like that, I would just say stress is like the silent killer. So try to alleviate it as best as you can. Lean on faith, remove toxic people from your life, and do the work. It's all about doing the work. You can pray all you want, but you still have to do your part.
You do. You absolutely do. And you have to be obedient. And that's why, like, I always say, for me, like, obedience is forever my response. And that's why I do believe that I am beginning to walk into the fruits of my labor, because I've been obedient. Like, when it's been very hard for me, like, I've been obedient. So I definitely agree. And again, thank you guys who are watching with us. Thank you who have caught the replay. Like, I am so super excited to get this content out to you guys, and for you guys to go and be a part of the Joyful family, because I am, and I love it there. So thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on our Instagrams as well, and I'll provide all the names below. But thank you guys. Until next time.
Yes, thank you.